Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Welcome to Struggle Street. This is Struggle Street.
Welcome to episode 10. You Dizzy Show.
Yeah.
Episode
I'm just
10.
going to sit here and say fuck all and just let you two fucking retards until I can finally get a word in and say, welcome to episode 10 of Struggle Street, people. Welcome. We welcome you with open arms. Dizzy's a flasher today.
Oh, he's proper flasher. This is Flasher Dizzy's personality.
Sure. I just flash around.
That is quite an impressive array of flashlights you got though, Dizzy.
Would you say his array of flashing devices
He's got
is
one of these,
impressive?
the professional Bushnell. Oh, Jesus. For the love
You know
of
that's
God.
designed for a security guard to whack the criminal with. That's what the original mag lights were for. It's a truncheon and a fucking.
I have
and
one
a
of those
flashlight.
too. I have one of those too. Mine's red.
I bet it is.
I bet it
it
is.
is.
I bet it is red.
To match
It
your
is.
bumhole. See, he just can't. He can't even compete.
These new Bushnells come with a new feature where it's called the battery lockout. So if you push this on this side, like and push the thing, it doesn't work. But as soon as you change it to the other, that way, if it's in your pocket, it don't light. But as soon as you change
Because
it,
basically, it's got two on switches.
no, it's so if you put it in your fucking thing, you can lock the battery. It's got it called a battery lockout.
Hold on. If you have epilepsy and you're triggered by flashing lights, we apologize. This is just Dizzy being Dizzy. We're not trying to make anybody have seizures. It's just
Where Dizzy wants you to be frothing at the mouth.
he may. Me and Hazy probably not so much, but Dizzy is just Dizzy. That's just the way he is.
You know, it's a good one when your actual
The
flashlight.
fog is deep
flashlight's
today,
on the
folks.
side.
The fog is deep.
The one he's got right now is actually a regular size flashlight. It just looks huge because he's so little.
Yeah, it's really a small one. I just totally make it look huge. Look at that.
So I've had a good day. I got news on my VW fucking T4 transporter. Got some shit fixed. Brakes are nice and smooth now. You know, no fucking grinding. But I have got a problem with the starter motor. It's not always turning over, so that's going to have to be replaced, I think.
Are you going to troubleshoot it, or did you look at it while it was up in the air and see if it was just a dirty connection?
I
We
think
did
I'm
look at-
hearing something wrong here. Did you just say you got a van now and you're giving up grinder? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right, there, buddy.
What relevance Grinder's got to my van? Because, you know, Grinder's your business, the van's my business.
Hey,
I did see a great picture of Dizzy this week.
Yeah,
But don't
and
even-
me. Have you got a copy of it?
You probably do. You guys are saving pictures.
Let me check if I've got a copy of
I don't. Your
Let
copy's
me
probably
just
going to be better than my copy.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
You know what I'm like.
It kind of looks like how Dizzy looks right now, only better in high
But
in high res.
Dizzy likes to help the community, as everybody knows. And
He does.
sometimes in his community, there's lonely dudes.
Lonely,
There's lots of lonely dudes.
lonely.
And Dizzy does need the occasional, you know, $20.
Servicing.
So what he does, he gets himself a cold beverage that he puts on the wall, and he goes out and he makes a couple of quid.
Yeah, a couple of dollars.
He makes a few quid. It's a bit blurry, but if you look, there's actually some nipple showing. I'm not sure. I mean, there's some nipple. Look, he's always on a cigarette. Look, cigarette joint. But But yeah, that's how Dizzy makes fucking some money.
If you know where Dizzy lives, just go down Main Street in that town. Possibly that's what you'll see. It's very possible.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest, after a couple of beers.
Listen, I fucking bought a brand new flashlight. I needed money. I was looking for flashlights. I needed a flashlight. I needed fucking $20.
I'm so happy you're not in denial anymore about that picture, Dis.
And this is where he hangs out mostly. Don't know if you've ever seen this place. Can you see what it's called?
Oh,
let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. This is what it's called.
They can't see it. Oh.
Yeah, that's Dizzy's fucking local pub.
That's his pub.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, you know you've made it when all these people can do is freaking take pictures of you and put them on shit. You know what I'm saying? I think you know.
See, he almost licked the end of that, then he got carried away.
You gotta be careful. He does get carried away.
Is that how they hold it?
Some of the faces you pulled in last week's show, I'm going to make a GIF.
I've been, ever since you brought that to our attention, I've been watching Dizzy like this whole show, just because it's already happened. Like, I think we could put it.
It already happened 2 times.
I think we figured it out. What it is it's all the personalities within him trying to escape at the same time. So they all got
look my headlights.
So it's a fight. It's a fight to the finish.
Whichever one comes out wins. You know?
I don't.
Yeah, so you done some brake work today, Brian, didn't you? Or was that yesterday?
Which day?
It was yesterday. He brought his whole toolbox to use one wrench.
How many spanners did it take?
Oh, I was just adjusting and bleeding the brakes on the 67, but I couldn't remember what size it was, so I just grabbed all of the small end wrenches from the toolbox. It was probably a dozen.
Yeah, dozen wrenches to do one bolt.
Yeah, for one. I just needed one size, but I grabbed them all.
Was it the nipple size?
It was.
The little nipple.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've seen some fucking 13 fucking mil spanners in that collection.
Well, you got to go prepared. You never know what you might encounter.
But I wasn't going to bring your mom into the conversation. I thought we were talking about tools.
Listen, you know what I've got? To stick on my bus? Reversing camera.
Is that for reversing?
It's for reversing, so I don't hit anybody. Don't run nobody
over. He's going to put it on the front, and he's going to front them. He's going to give them a full.
I said that to Dan. I said, where do you reckon I should put it? He said,
put
it on the back. He said, put it on the back.
Where do I reckon I should put it? Put it on the back.
Yeah, the back. But what I could do, because it's got the grid on the inside and the big window, I could stick it on the inside probably. You know?
Yep.
It's got to be able to see the bumper, the back bumper.
On the inside.
Good to go.
Good to go. Good to go on the inside.
Yeah, so now mechanically it's...
Yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying their morning and having a beautiful coffee with us weirdos. I mean, I don't know what...
How do you know it's morning, Diz? How do you know it's morning? You can't just jump to fucking conclusions.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good afternoon, everybody.
How do you know it's afternoon? Then you're jumping to another conclusion. Goof.
I mean, so
ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a good day, good evening. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
There you go. Now we got you wired in the right direction, brother.
Well, let me tell you something. If you're watching
good mid-afternoon, morning, 2 o'clock.
If you are watching this, it means you are having a good day because you made it. You know what I mean? You made it to today because tomorrow's not promised and neither was today, but at least we made it today. So smile
I'm here
for that.
right now. Present.
Look at Dizzy.
Counted for.
Dizzy's almost made it to now. Look at him.
All 23 of them. Right now, we're getting the don't ask, don't tell Dizzy.
Wait a minute. I was never there. That's you.
Your personality was that personality for sure was there.
For some reason, every time I look at Dizzy, all I see is a 50-year-old fucking lesbian.
That's the lesbian. That's the lesbian Diz. That's another personality.
Thing is, I know what he's doing here now. He's just looking at himself in the fucking in the thing, just doing faces.
He's making sure his part's correct.
He does it when he's on his own.
Listen,
I think I need a Strugglestreet joint.
I don't. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna show you what kind. Newports.
Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Make up. I'm getting my mixed words up.
My friend Brian, he's 6'1", about 250.
Yeah, I used to be much taller. I used to be much taller.
I just want to let everybody know I watch this comedian Bob Marley. He's hilarious, and I love him so much. I'm taking Brian out on a date.
We're going next month.
We're totally gonna suckle and stuff.
I know. I mean, you know.
Dizzy, you know, the week after that is me and my wife's birthday and anniversary. It's the week after we go to that.
That's you may as well roll it into the birthday present.
Oh, fucking, I'm going to make him pull him up on the stage and shit. I'm going to say, yo, check out Brian's hairdo. Fucking look at him. Just look at him.
Oh, Diz, you're gonna be talking to Brian in the parking lot, I'm afraid, sir. Brian's got a little bit too much high anxiety and social awareness for Brian to be up on stage.
I know, I can see he's struggling to breathe now.
Yeah, I'm having a problem right now just thinking about it.
Listen, dude, I won't embarrass you. I promise I won't.
I used to be like that, like going places. I
promise I won't embarrass you, Brian.
I used to be so
Not better being embarrassed
in certain company, in certain circumstances, because I don't know. I never used to feel I could like truly be myself in places, you know. And then I got to a certain age, and I was like, do you know what?
Well, not everybody's ready for that. Not everybody's ready for a 6'4", fucking 350 dude wearing a mermaid skirt. You know what I mean?
A mermaid skirt made out of denim.
My denim mermaid skirt.
A denim mermaid skirt.
I mean, it is restrictive to walk in. But it makes me feel sexy.
It's hard to ride a fur on that. Although I've seen videos of, teaching you how.
What is he talking about? There's this guy called Dustin Stevens. I think it's Dustin Stevens. And what do I say about
denim clip here, HAZEYDAZE.
Shall I insert a little clip of Dustin?
Dustin's denim clip.
Yeah.
Here, right about here.
I'm going to insert a little clip of Dustin. I mean, it's a little bit more work, but you deserve it, you fuckers watching. So enjoy this for a second.
Hey, fellow YouTubers. I just got a package in the mail. See, this package here was the money, that I got for Christmas. And if anybody in my family listening to this, I didn't order this. I did it legit way. But let's get on with the unboxing here. Okay. I really want to say that because
All right, now we're back.
That was funny.
What did you think of that dude? I mean, I think I should even put his link in the description.
12.59, brother.
12.59.
That's the break. The break is at 12.59.
Oh, good call, Brian.
Word. Should write that down.
You just would have let me struggle and find it.
You think I give a shit? That ain't my job, the editing. Mine's being the funny man. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Where do you start work?
Fucking deal with that shit. But
let me know when you start work.
Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ! I show up at fucking 3 o'clock and I gotta go at 3:30, bro.
I meant the funny part.
Let us know when it starts, Diz.
Yeah, let us know when you start being funny.
Could you come over the second Tuesday next week?
Was it 12:56? You said
12:59. Wrote it down.
12:59.
They're gonna spend 20 minutes just figuring out what time it is now. Hold on.
No,
folks.
just a few seconds. Well, that's where you're supposed to pick up the slack and be the funny guy. Fail.
Yeah, you know, when I'm doing some stuff, you gotta like help me out a little bit. You know?
Oh, Dizzy, you're the best.
Hello. Is there anybody in there? No.
Dizzy, when's the last time you seen a physician?
What?
I've seen one on TV one time. Remember that
What's
one time?
Physician?
A doctor. When's the last time you seen a doctor when's the last time you got a physical?
You want to hear the truth?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
You watch Days of Their Life the other day. There's a doctor on that.
I did see that, yeah. But no, to be honest, I mean, after this whole bullshit went on and they pulled my eye out, I was supposed to go find a primary care doctor. I picked 4 different female doctors. All of them, except the last one, told the medical, they put in my records, they gave me a physical. Not one of them ever touched me. And they wrote and billed for a physical.
You know why? Because they looked at you and they were like, we can just do this one. We can eyeball this one.
No,
yeah,
that's not being to me, that's not being a doctor. And if that's what if you're gonna assess a patient by not even touching the dude, then there's an issue.
Can you hear what he's saying, Brian? What he wanted was the plastic.
And we'll get to the last one. The last one, I went into the office and they make you take blood before you go in to see them for some weird reason every time you go in. So I went in there and the doctor came in and she goes, hi, I'm so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. She goes, I see you have a bunch of issues. We're going to deal with your high cholesterol first. I said, excuse me? I said, have you read my folder? She goes, no. She goes, but we're going to start with that because that's what your blood work said. I says, no. I says, have a nice day. I says, I don't want nothing to do with you. I says, if you read my folder, maybe you'll know I got a lot more issues in my fucking cholesterol. Biatch! Fucking worry about that. And then I came home and had a coffee and a sandwich.
And a fucking lard sandwich.
So you talked your way around the question. How many years ago was that, Diz?
10.
Easy.
I'm the same though. I don't go to the doctors.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. They're not being doctors. And if you're going to be a doctor and you're going to, take care of a patient, you take care of a patient. You look at his folder, you read it before you see the dude. Then you see him and you assess him. You touch him. You take his blood pressure. He's
all about touching him, isn't he? He's all about touching him.
All about the touchy feely.
Fuck, you think I picked 3 female fucking?
Listen, when I go to the doctors, I don't want the fuckers touching me. That's why I don't go.
Well, it's the only time I get touched. Just keep scheduling these goddamn appointments and nobody will touch me. I just can't take it anymore.
Listen, I'll put a word in for you. I got a number for Worcester Fire Department, and next time you're on the scene, expect some touching.
Yeah, I'll call down there to headquarters right now and let them know that Dizzy needs some touching.
He needs some fucking man-on-man action.
He needs a little.
No, I didn't say man on man. This was not about man on man. Wait a minute. How did it change to what you want?
Well, because you want to be touched. I just imagined you want to be touched by a dude.
No, I picked 3 female physicians, not males, dude.
Listen, you picked them so that they could grope you. Is that like a reverse?
No, when you get a physical, they're supposed to grab your nahadas and say fucking cough. And I picked the females, so she grabbed and none of them touched me, man. I'm fucking upset. I've had it up there.
I had to, last time I went to the doctors, they did have to stick a finger up my bum, and it wasn't really fucking cool. But it was a woman, who done it, and she actually said to me, I know I've told you this before. She actually said to me, at least it's a woman doing it, because I said to her, listen,
that's all I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
But she said to me before she done it, well, at least it's a woman doing it, which to me,
Curtis,
she was turning it a little bit fucking on the sexual side.
I thought it was courteous.
No, you see what I'm saying? That's where I was trying to go. That's where I was looking for. I would have said, hell yeah, let me tuck you, I'll touch me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they do that on a regular. They're too busy.
I've heard it on soap operas and stuff all the time.
I imagine you could probably find a place that would do that for you, Diz.
I totally imagined that.
Because he's on Pornhub watching Fake Doctor. And he's like, why don't they do that to me?
That's what it is. Shit.
He's like, why don't they do that to me? He's like, I get in all the taxis. I see the doctors. I fucking go to the letting agency. I mean, it's just
bring my own flashlight so they can see good.
It ain't working out.
It just ain't working out. I do the whole backstory, and the end result is different.
You're not gonna believe what I put on the bottom of my cup.
Probably nothing. You Disney 1969?
Oh yeah.
I can't really see it.
That's a good call, brother.
It says 12:59.
Mm-hmm. Genius.
Oh, what a loser. That's what he comes up with, folks. That's what he comes up with.
Yeah, what is it? What's 12:59?
Excuse me while I roll a coffee.
12:59 is a stupid timestamp. What do you want me to tell you? Come on.
It's where these folk was introduced to fucking your boyfriend, Dustin.
That ain't my boyfriend, man. That's you. You and your denim skirt.
Listen, these are the ones you found.
The truth is, that's Hazy's denim skirt fan club, and he just wanted everybody to know. You know, he's like, I just won't tell him it's me. I'll just tell him that it's, you know.
You know when we found him? Listen, when we found Dustin, he had more subscribers than me, and I thought that his channel was just gonna fucking explode. I swear to God, I thought he was gonna have 1 million subscribers just because of who he was, and you know what I mean.
I watched him one time cut a piece of meat. I thought he was gonna do a real video about something, but before he cut his piece of meat, he had this beautiful steak on the counter. And he took his knife and he sharpened it, and then went right over and started cutting his meat. I was like,
without wiping the blade. You know what I mean? He got straight from the sharpener. Straight to the meat.
And then here's another one. Remember that one where his dog was sitting there so fucking still? Like, I'm watching 20 minutes. This dog is just perfect.
That was the first one. That was the first one we seen because, well, we were both watching it. We both sat there watching him, and we thought it was a stuffed animal, a stuffed dog. Because he was so still. It's just on it, just staring at the fridge like this for like you said, 20 minutes, and all of a sudden it fucking moved, and we're like, holy shit, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, he was chasing a mouse.
He was staring at a mouse or listening for a mouse or something.
Or listening for a mouse.
Yeah.
Too funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not have been 20 minutes, but it was a long time. Long enough for us to think it was a stuffed animal.
Yeah. When it moved, we were both like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we both thought exact same thing. But yeah, his name's Dustin. He lives in a trailer park. Well, I'm sure you're going to go and check his videos out.
I mean, hey, listen. All for the dude, fucking go. If that's what he's into, go.
That's what he's doing. And he's fucking. He teaches you how to ride. He teaches you how to ride a 4-wheeler with a denim fish tail. What's it called? A fishnet fucking fish.
Mermaid.
Mermaid fucking. I knew it was something to do with a fish. A denim mermaid skirt.
He was like, "Oh, I like that," and fucking went right out and got himself a mermaid.
He's also got a video called "How to Leave the House in a Fucking Denim Skirt," which Dizzy's been trying to do for years. That's why we come across him, because Dizzy was trying to figure it out. So
Dizzy was just trying to get off the couch in his denim skirt.
He Googled, how do I fucking get out this place with this skirt on? And Dustin popped up. But yeah, he's definitely an interesting character. He's into wrestling and all that shit, isn't he? Did Johnny find him? Was it Johnny? Johnny might have found him.
Johnny Five.
I don't know who found that dude, but definitely.
Because I know when Johnny seen him, he was impressed with his wrestling, or fuck, I don't know.
He was impressed with his wrestling.
Wrestling to put the skirt on.
He tied him right up with his skirt.
How to wrestle in a fucking mermaid skirt.
He was impressed.
Oh,
we've come across a few interesting channels, haven't we, over the years?
Yeah, I found Brian's channel. Holy fuck.
I just, well, you guys just happened to be doing stuff, and then I just appeared like magic.
How did you and Dizzy find each other?
Through Musty One.
On the Musty One and seen I was like, oh, let me handle one of his
Dizzy brought something up to Musty One, and he had something. Darren had something stored over here for you, and you had to come over here to get it. That's how.
No, I came and I bought the Corvette body off of the that was on the roof of the shed. He was making a video about fixing his bike or something, and he put the camera outside his garage, and I seen the fucking Corvette body, and I was building a go-kart. I was like, I want that. How much? I'm coming to get it. Fucking Dizzy's on his way. He's like, who the fuck is this weirdo? No.
So how long had you been watching Musty One before that happened?
A while. Like I brought the John Deere bike up that time, and he whooped it around, and but I had been watching him for a while without commenting or saying nothing, because I was working on things in the basement. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I was coming across videos on how to fix this, and came across Musty One, and then I was hooked. That what he does is fucking by far the best.
So then, Brian, you were watching Musty One's videos, yeah, and Dizzy was on there or something, was it?
No. Dizzy came up to drop something off to Musty One or pick something up for Musty One, and Musty One had something stored here in my garage, and that's how I met Dizzy. They came over to pick something up from either one of my sheds or one of my garage, and that's how I met Dizzy. And it was right after I had bought the 67, because it was the only thing in my garage. Remember how empty my garage was, Diz? It was empty. It's just the 67 in there.
Yeah.
And that's how I met Diz. And I had like one of the original little tiny You Dizzy stickers for the longest time from way back then. The little circle.
I was cool back then. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I remember. And that's how I met Diz. But probably the first time he came up to see Darren.
I just turned up. I just turned up on your doorsteps.
Yeah. Probably the first time.
Yeah, but I had come up. I think that was like the third time I had been there.
Yeah, I was one of the first times you came up. I was probably still living in town on Main Street the first time you came up here.
Yeah, probably.
Isn't it crazy how you can meet people from around the world nowadays? And you can have good friends from other side of the world,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know how he is. And that's the thing is YouTube's a funny thing. Some people are very private, and he's one of them. He don't want none of that bullshit, Yeah. And for him to invite me over there, he took me and Tina out to lunch, and they were very, very kind and wonderful people, and I enjoyed myself. And then when, like I say, Ian did introduce me to Brian and whatnot, and very cool people out there, Yeah. Brian's lucky to get the place where he is, where it's kind of in the back door.
I'm tucked, yeah. I'm tucked in the backside of Musty's. The backside on the backside.
That's why he's called Musty, because you're tucked in his backside.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
A little, yeah. If it was a girl, it'd be Misty. If it was a girl, it'd be Misty, but it's him, so it's Musty.
Well, just think 20 years ago or 50 years ago, there were people all over the world that could have been really good friends that never ever will or did, you know?
Well, I say this like from the beginning, Hazy. This is how I kind of judged YouTube, like because I started working with those small engines and mechanic shows like Brian's and Musty Ones and things like that. It's like before YouTube, you drive down the road in your car and you just pass by a house garage, house garage, house garage. Look on this side, house garage, house garage. No matter where you go, what state, what country, it's the same thing, you know? Yeah. And what YouTube is it's slowing you down where you can drive down the road and see in this guy's garage what he's doing, what that one's doing, what this one, you know, as you go. And how cool is it that we all get to see all these different ideas, like this guy's doing, you know, scrapping, he's pulling this out, and this guy's working on this, and you know, it's just really cool. And that's what it is. It's like the highway to life, being able to look inside people's doors, you know.
Yeah.
And the knowledge that you get to leave forever. You get to leave it there forever.
And the knowledge that you gain from it, because if you need to fix something, if I need to do something, the first thing I do is go into YouTube. Yeah. How do I do this? You know?
Oh, I have a couple of videos. You remember I was fixing that F-150 forever. In certain videos I made, like the radiator repair and stuff that needed special tools. Those videos still get views to this day. People are saying, hey, thanks for that, you know, we didn't know that, and you know, where can I get that part? And you know, and that's what it's about, you know. Put the video up there, you know, and someday someone will need it.
And it doesn't matter if someone else have made the same video, because
I want to thank everybody for being on the show today and enjoying us. I hope you guys come next time.
He's busting for the piss.
Hilarious.
He's busting for the piss. He is. Can't wait to just fucking get away from you.
No, it's 30 minutes right now. So thanks for watching. Fucking holding these guys up again. You know what I'm saying? When you give them 30 minutes, that's all.
It's been a pleasure, and I hope you all learned a little bit of insight how Dizzy and Brian met, which was very nice. They've been together. How long have you been together?
Oh, I don't even have any idea. It's been years. I've been in this house. This is the 7th year, so at least that long. 6 years.
Yeah, they've been in a nice relationship.
Getting old now. I'm gonna have to trade them in.
All right. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you for watching the time clock for me, Dizzy. Hazy, you know, brother.
I know. So we'll see you next time.
We will.
Out.
Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Welcome to Struggle Street. This is Struggle Street.